Hello everyone dear friends and welcome back to my channel. In this video I will show you my personal ranking of the 10 most beautiful places in the Dolomites. My personal ranking starts off with Lake Carezza. This lake is located in the southwest of the Dolomites, and despite the crowdedness, its beauty is unquestionable. The color of the water is surreal, and the reflection of the trees makes it even more magical. Parking is located next to the lake and is very convenient. However, the hiking part is missing. In fact, it takes only an hour to walk around the lake and stop by to admire its beauty. The Violet Towers are a must-see destination if you are in Fassa Valley. They are a set of 7 spires that reach 2,800 meters in height. At their foot, nestled in a rocky landscape, is the Re Alberto Refuge. There are multiple roads to reach the Torre del Violet. To learn more, you can catch up with the video I have already made, which you can find here in the top right of the screen or in the description. Prato Piazza is a high plateau of 2,000 meters above the sea level, located just south of the Biaco. The hike begins with a flat dirt road that skirts the soft meadows with grazing cows. The scenery is truly stunning, and after about 40 minutes you arrive at Vallandro Hut. From there begins a moderate climb with 280 meters of elevation gain up to Specie Mountain. Again, the scenery is stunning with a 360 view of the surrounding mountains, including the 3 peaks of Lavaredo. Sorapis Lake, famous for the particular color of its water, is a destination that has become very popular in recent years. However, unlike Lake Carezza, you will have to conquer such beauty through the rather challenging hike. The outward route takes 2 hours with 380 meters of elevation gain, and it's very steep in some places. In addition, towards the end of the trail, there is an exposed passage that only experts with appropriate equipment can easily face. Therefore, I advise you to take all the trail seriously. Your fatigue, however, will be lightened by the increasingly scenic landscape as you climb in altitude, and when you reach the top, you will be greatly rewarded. Piz Boe is one of the easiest 3,000 meters peaks to reach. The cable car from Pordoi Pass will take you to 2,900 meters. The first part of the route is rather easy, while the final ascent is steeper and in some places there are small climbs to be made. When you reach the top, finally you can enjoy the wonderful view while enjoying a delicious cake or the traditional hot liquor made with eggs. Again, you can find more information on the video I have already posted. Lake Braies has become one of the most well-known and visited destinations in the entire Dolomites, and for this reason it is in my opinion a bit overrated. However, I have to be honest and admit that it is one of the most beautiful lakes in the Dolomites. It lies just south of Pusteria Valley and can only be reached by the car at a certain time. From 9 AM to 4 PM, in fact, the road is closed to traffic and the lake can only be reached by bus. In addition to the lake tour of about 3.5 kilometers, it is possible to rent a small boat from which you can take stunning photos. I recommend arriving before 8:30 AM to fully enjoy the silence, nature and unspoiled beauty of this place. Alpe di Siusi is the perfect place for having relax. It is a plateau, the largest in Europe, and for this reason it is mostly flat. Moreover, you can compose the route according to your needs, which make it perfect for families with children as well. In any case, whichever route you take, the beautiful panorama with Sassolungo and Sassopiatto in the background will accompany you throughout the day. Again, traffic is blocked from 9 AM onward. To find out more useful information, I suggest you watch the video above or in the description. We finally have come to the podium, and the bronze medal goes to the beautiful Odol Refuge. This little piece of paradise is located in the Fane Valley, right at the foot of the Odol group, from which it takes its name. The contrast between the soft meadows and the rocky walls is quite a sight, and as such, you can't miss the armchairs, so you can relax while your mind merges with that incredible landscape. The hike is also very beautiful and quite easy. It begins with a dirt road of moderate gradient, followed by a flat path in the second half for a total of 320 meters of elevation gain. Finally, not far away is the small church of San Giovanni in Ranui, a real gem that I recommend you to visit. Mount Ceseda wins the silver medal hands down. Let's start with the ascent, again, better described in the video already published. We start from the parking lot in Santa Cristina and begin to climb to the summit. The route on a technical level is not that difficult, however, the 700 meters of elevation gain makes it challenging. As you climb in altitude, the view becomes more and more beautiful until you reach the summit. As soon as you arrive, you are suddenly struck by one of the most beautiful views in the Dolomites. At the top of the list, there must be the three peaks of Lavaredo, one of the most beautiful places on the planet. These are three peaks, and the central one, the largest, reaches 2,999 meters in height. Obviously, it is one of the most desired destinations, and for this reason it is essential to arrive near the toll booth at least at 7:30 AM, at least if you don't want to line up from 8:30 to 10:30 AM as I did. The fee for cars is €30. The classic route starts at the Ronzo Refuge behind the three peaks, and after an initial flat dirty road we begin to climb toward the Lavaredo Pass. From there, as we head north toward the Locatelli Refuge, the perspective of the three peaks gets more and more frontal. Once you get there, I suggest you make yourself comfortable on one of the hut tables and fill your eyes with that wonderful view. Finally, I cannot fail to mention the viewpoint over the Caldini di Misurina. It is located 40 minutes away in the opposite direction to the three peaks, and if you have time to spare, I recommend you not to miss this site to end the day at the best. This video ends here. I hope I have given you useful tips and interesting insights. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to support me. Also, remember to activate the bell to stay updated on upcoming content. Finally, if you have your own ranking, feel free to post it here in the comments.
Go.